Hello, Luca.
Hi Dina, how you doing?
Very good, thank you. And you?
Very good. The weather is very warm here. Well, not very warm, but compared to Russia, it's warm
Yeah.
because I heard that in Russia it's very cold now. Hopefully, it's going to be a little bit warmer when I get there.
Yeah, now
Hopefully.
it's about
Cross the
minus 10.
Oh,
So,
very good news. Okay.
yes. And today I have some questions for you. And
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I'd like to ask you, what do you do in your life?
Well, it's a very general question. I work as a language consultant.
Hmm.
That it's a little bit different from a language teacher, in the sense that I am a guide and I motivate students to learn a language. I show them the path, but they have to cover that path. You know, there's a saying: you can't lead a horse to water. You can lead a horse to
Hmm.
water, but you can't make it drink. So what I do is I combine my, skills as an engineer. I will call it language engineering, so to
Uh-huh.
say, with my language skills. So to answer your question, I am working as a language consultant online.
And
Right.
also, I know that you learn languages, foreign languages.
Yes,
Yeah.
I train people to learn the
Uh-huh.
languages that I know, but I also learn languages, all the time and on a daily basis. Right now, I'm actively learning
Hmm.
Polish and Japanese.
And how many languages can you speak now
Well,
fluently?
the term, the term speaking a language is a little bit vague. If you want to give it a proper definition, I would say that according to the Common European framework of reference for languages, that would be B1. I
Hmm.
would say that speaking a language means to reach a more or less B1 level at least. And according to that definition, I would say that I speak 10 languages right now. Some at a higher level, some at a lower level, but still B1, B2 at least.
hmm And I know that you have very good pronunciation, especially in Russian. Some words you can talk without any accent. How
Oh, thank you.
how you do it, and how do you learn pronunciation?
Uh, well, I I believe that language is like a net. I have developed a what I call a top-down approach. That means that I mainly focus on intonation. I work in chunks with the language. I don't start with words, with the pronunciation of single words, but I work on the overall phonetic fabric of a language. So I have developed the capacity of acquiring a native-like pronunciation, maybe
Hmm.
not native, but good pronunciation by applying certain techniques. So I believe that maybe a part of it is a natural knack for accents, for disposition, but I also believe that anybody can acquire a very good pronunciation if they use the right techniques.
And is it your essay technique or you took it from somebody else?
No, it's my technique.
It's
It's my personal technique. I would say
personal,
the Luca technique.
personal.
But obviously, you can make use of books that talk about this. But I have developed this personally, so it's not an invention. It's just something I have developed in the course of in in the years and. I make it very practical. There's a dearth, a wealth of materials that talk about this, but it's very specialistic. So I make it very practical, and I train all my students to do that, and they are very happy because it's something very practical. Language is something practical. So if you train people to do that directly by attacking the language, they're more than happy to go further. If you talk too much about theory, that can discourage people from learning a language. So make it practical and make
Hmm.
it fun.
hmm And Luca, I'm really excited you are coming to the conference, you're coming to Russia. And could you tell me, please, what are you going to talk about at the conference?
Uh,
Okay, Dina, I'm excited as well to come to Russia, of course. The conference I'm going to hold two speeches. The first speech is going to be about dispelling common myths. People believe, for example, that learning a language is difficult, they have no memory, they have no talent, etc., etc. And then I will talk, in the second speech, I will talk about some techniques, about methods in general. I will show that there is no one best method, but you have to abide by certain cognitive principles in order to learn a language effectively. That's more or less what I'm going to talk about.
And I know that you are going to have some training next day after the conference. Yes, is it true?
Yes, I think that language learning is something pragmatical, so you can talk about it in theory. It's interesting how the brain works, but I also believe that it's always very good to show directly to people how to do things, and the training is going to be all about that. It means that I'm going to teach people, train people, which is a better term, train people how to use bilingual texts, monolingual texts, as well as my technique in order to grasp what I call the phonetic fabric of a language. That means training in pronunciation and above all in intonation.
So it's going to be practical training. Yeah?
Very practical thing. Yes, indeed.
And for what languages? Only for English or?
The thing is that I train people in 6 languages, but in general you need just one language to show how it works because it's pretty universal. So every language has a different phonetic fabric, I would say, but some principles are universal. So if you learn how to apply this technique to one language, you can apply it to any other.
I see. And I have the last question.
Go on.
It's very interesting. Have you ever been to Russia or never?
I have never been to Russia, and I'm very excited because I'm going to see both Moscow and St. Petersburg, what do you call Pitcher. So, and I've heard that they're both beautiful cities, so I'm very, very happy about that.
Yeah. But I think it can be a bit cold for you.
Yes, that's a problem. I heard that it's a very, very cold winter. It's not. It's unexpected. It's a little bit special this year, but I'm going to come prepared. I'm going to buy, a warm coat. Let's cross fingers.
Yeah, but the cities are going to be the same beautiful.
Of course. Of course.
So thank you so much for this interview. Thank you. And I hope that at the conference we can talk more with you.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of time, I think. Okay, thank you, Dina.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Bye.